Hello, my name is Matthew, and welcome back to another episode of Sims 4. And if you've seen the previous episode, you'd know I've done some changes to the house. I also got into a woohoo relationship, whatever that means, with a crazy cat lady named Katarina. And we also have a baby to be expected, and 4 cats. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I have 32 grand, so what I'm gonna do, hopefully that's not too loud on your end, what I'm gonna do is clean up the house a little bit, get everything we need, for example, all the necessities such as baby stuff, um, and what my man needs to progress in his job, because I want to make sure he's somewhat successful. So, and I apologize for the lack of design or lack of taste I have in design. If y'all have any recommendations as far as some things you'd like to see be changed, feel free to let me know. I'm definitely open for that because I am by no means good at this. I guess I kind of need to figure out what it is that I'm going to do with the areas that I'm about to have. I definitely want to separate some of these rooms so it doesn't feel completely open. Let's see if we can't put in requires taller level height. I could have always made them taller, but I've had taller before, and I feel like it would look nicer to have more levels, but not like super massive like the other one was, because it was pretty tall. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think right now this one is probably our best bet. It's centered quite nicely, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Let's see. And then what I wanted to do was branch these sides off here. And since we have the money, I guess I can branch it off and kind of give you an idea of what we are going for here. Just thinking right now, I'm processing, trying to figure out how I'm going to lay this out. Excuse me as I take some time to do what I've got to do. Don't want it to look like a freaking brick, you know what I mean? So I guess for space-wise, we're gonna have to move this just a tad. This whole house, that is. Perfect. Gives us a little more space in the back, because I was worried I was running out of space here for what I have in mind. All right, so this is kind of what I had in mind. It might be up for readjustment, you know. But yeah. I didn't want it to look too much like a box, but I definitely want to have like a hallway to access around the house. And I was thinking about maybe mirroring it on the other side of the house, but I haven't quite figured out that yet. And maybe this is too much. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I really feel like I'm doing a poor job here. All right, so y'all tell me what y'all think. You know, be honest down there if it needs some adjustment. I think it's looking okay so far. So let's do some details so I can kind of give you an idea where I want to take this. So right, this is the kind of basis of everything here. I finally matched the front because I had enough money to replace that window there. Let me make these shingles the same. And I got the back here almost looking the same. I want to put a door here as well to access kind of like a back patio area, but I have to move the dining stuff, the kitchen and whatnot. So I'm gonna have to figure out the actual layout of all this right here. So give me one moment, and I'm gonna polish up this kitchen, and hopefully you'll like what comes from it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after much time, what I assume to be probably about 10 or 15 minutes, I have something that resembles a decent kitchen here, what I think to be decent. Y'all can tell me in the comments what y'all think. So hopefully we can do something else with this episode besides just updating the house. And what you can see so far is I've created a hallway that goes around that will allow you to access to other rooms, which I would like to replicate on the other side. But with the other side, I would like to have the hallway wrap around quite possibly the outside. Maybe I'll flip it on this side and do it the same so that you can access a outside area that will soon attach to another building, maybe another separate building for all the people that move into our household. So we shall see. But what I really want to do is invest in his career and invest in baby making. So yeah, and look, we just got a bunch of just cats walking around, so I probably should go ahead and put something in for them before they lose their minds. And then eventually we got to work on the living room, and then quite possibly expanding the other side here. But usually how I get enough funds, like I said before, is just we're going to have to make bedrooms for other people to move into, use their funds, and create a bigger house and their income as well. So let's go ahead and put the cat stuff back. So put some of these somewhere around here. Let's get a nice little color. I really don't want to bore y'all with all this extra building stuff, but if y'all would like to see some of it, let me let me know. The problem is if I do show y'all this stuff, you'll be sitting here forever just watching me build the stuff, and that could be quite boring, I would assume. I mean, I don't mind watching it myself, but I'm definitely not going to put y'all through that whole process. So let's speed up time and see where we can get with this. What's her job? She's a chef. Oh, perfect. She can use that new kitchen that I just put downstairs. Eventually I'll have to upgrade the appliances, but... Oh, and she needs mixology. Perfect, because I'm going to put a bar in somewhere eventually as well. You know that. We got to have 1, 2, or maybe 3 of them, because that's just rich people stuff. You know, I might take away the roofs and put balconies on. Y'all can tell me what y'all think about that as well. I did that in my previous house, but, excuse me. I did that in my previous house, but it can look a little tacky sometimes. A grown kitten from an adult cat will now climb stairs as well as hopping onto or resting on higher flat surfaces. You could also mate with other cats if it isn't neutered. Ooh, I didn't know you had to neuter these people. I guess you could consider this room here to be the master bedroom. I might slim it up a little bit later so that I could put a hallway, because eventually this is going to be a second layer here. I am going to have to fix that because that is going to bother me. There we go. Looks a little weird, but not much I can do about it. Clipping through the house here. I don't see what else I could possibly do for this episode besides seeing if I can get her to have somebody move into the household, which is quite possibly something I can do. Let me see. I think as to not keep this much longer, what I am going to do, or an attempt to do, is see if I can make a little dining area or possibly a living room area, but we are running out of funds here, so it might possibly be just a dining room area. So let's see if I can do that real quick before I close out. I'm sorry that a majority of this is just expanding the house and whatnot. But maybe in the next episode we can get on to something else. Maybe having children and seeing if we can further our relationship with this lady here. So what I'm gonna do here is just make some hallways, or a hallway, excuse me. I don't know if I like the idea of a single hallway or a single spaced hallway. Alright, so something I just found out that I didn't realize is that when I take her into my whole household, I actually have some of her stuff. So there's definitely gonna be some things that I'm either A, gonna put in the next episode, or B, that are just gonna be there in the next episode that you're just gonna see. So stay tuned for that. But let me get back to what I was doing, which was making the dining area or the living room. Be right back. So after many minutes, I have come to this. I've fixed all the windows, wrapped them around the outside here, and then we'll go ahead and shoot down and show you what I've got. So the left side here, we've got the nice dining area, which I think I've done a decent job. One thing, I didn't notice the coils on the back of the fridge, but that's pretty neat. One thing I didn't realize so much was that the furniture had comfort levels. So these chairs, even though they're not befitting of, like, I guess the modern look, they are befitting of the mansion wealthy look. So that is what I decided to go with. They didn't have this Sims, for some reason, doesn't have many, like I said before, options for some applications or appliances, I should say. For example, not many chandelier options, but these ones here seem to work the best. And then moving over here to the bedroom area, I could say that more like an entertainment lounge area. We have mini couches that have pretty high percentages of comfort, and the TV, of course. And then I guess I could show you how I lit that room. You got just these two panels and that one there, and then of course you got the new dining area, new kitchen area, which I think looks really good. So yeah, I guess I'll have to leave it here because I've run out of so much time, and I apologize that I haven't gotten into much else besides expanding and building this house, which I think is looking pretty good. Eventually this left side here will be a second level, and this middle part here will be a third level, so there will be more to come. Don't know exactly how I'm going to connect this layer to the next, but I guess I'll have to figure that out in a later episode. And this is how the current state of the bedroom looks. Let me fix that because it's gonna bother me, just the offset, because I expanded this room. But yeah, I hope you have liked this and are enjoying the progress of this house thus far, and I hope that I will see you in the next episode. So leave a like down below if you've liked the video, and consider subscribing if you want to see more content from me. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Many